Hello everyone, welcome to Goss According to CD. Guys, let's go to Indonesia, coming all the way from Nigeria. Oh my goodness gracious me. You have to ask this question. Honestly speaking, you have to ask this question. Nigerians, what kind of bravado do you guys have? Is it in the water? Is it in the air? Where do you get it from? Because there is no way that because of your nature. I mean, not all of y'all, and I will keep saying this, not all Nigerians. I have met Nigerians that do legit stuff. They are very respectful, grown up with home training, and they also respectful to the host country that they're in, especially when they are benefiting from that country. They don't draw attention to themselves. They don't commit crimes. They don't even hang out with other Nigerians that commit crimes, and they only focused on themselves and what they've left behind because things are not great back home in terms of the economy and whatever else that is going up there in Nigeria. So I'm like, now you go to Indonesia, you go to Arab countries, you go to countries with the death penalty. That if you are found even with an ounce of white powder, you are going to hang. I don't get it. I mean, look at this video, guys. Look at this video. I'm going to blur it for the sake of YouTube, but use your imagination. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Listen, for those of you asking me who these sets of people are, I'm sorry I did not clarify it in my first video, but let me clarify it right now. These are Nigerians in Indonesia. They have been sentenced, or more like they are already facing their deaths. These are Nigerians in Indonesia that were found guilty in some kind of crime. I think it was drug pushing. Now, this is the fate of so many Nigerians. There are so many, according to this Reverend Father, there are so many Nigerians awaiting trials to face this same thing. This is their deserved fate.
No way.
Do you understand? According to this Reverend Father, he said that so many parents come with the pictures. They come with the pictures of their children abroad, of their children in all these countries scattered around the world. Do you understand? Awaiting trials, whom their fate, whom their deserved fate is this. For Nigerians, the annoying thing is like, I see some of these people who are trying to lend counsels to these Nigerians that purport all these things, who eventually face this type of fate, telling them that they should come to a society and study the things that these societies have zero tolerance for. This is not the best counsel to be inferred to Nigerians. No. The best counsel to infer to Nigerians is for them to have zero proceedings, zero leanings, zero favors, zero acquaintance with any form of crime. I'm not trying to tell them to, first of all, study a society and everything that they do not tolerate. This is not your baby, which means that if you come to societies that tolerate drug pushing, you're very much okay to go with that. You see, when you come to a society that values money above humanity, these are the things you get. These are the things you get. And this is mostly people from the eastern part of Nigeria. The Igbo tribe, specifically, mostly Anambra people, because in Anambra, you are seen as a human being based on how much money you have. Outside that, nobody regards you. It doesn't matter whether you're a good person. It doesn't matter whether you're good looking. It doesn't matter whether you're eloquent. It doesn't matter whether you're brilliant. As long as you don't have money, nobody regards you. And this is a big problem. This is a big problem. It's uncanny. God help us.
Do you see yourselves, guys? Do you see yourselves? This is in Indonesia, guys. Indonesia. I mean, Indonesia has the death penalty, and then you're telling me you leave Nigeria to go commit nefarious crimes, and you think what is going to happen to you? Do you think every police officer of countries you go to, they are corrupt, and you get away with all of these things that you do there? I don't get it. I absolutely do not get it because inside there is a human being. And I want to say, oh my God, oh my goodness gracious me, this is somebody's child. This is somebody's child. But now this child left their home and went to go destroy the future, to destroy the country of the, oh my gosh. Do you guys understand? Do you understand? And I see a lot of Nigerians, they are denying that inside there is a Nigerian, because that's what they do. When you don't hold yourselves accountable, that's exactly what you do. You go deny things, and yet the story is real. The story is real. This is how in Indonesia they dealing with them. Usually, from what I understand, Indonesia has a different way of unaliving people that commit heinous crimes. This is the most cruel way they could find, because they want to send a message, hence the video. Usually they will not film the process. But this one, they are sending a message, and a very strong one at that. Look, this person is hanging like a. Oh my gosh. Oh my word. Guys, Nigerians, I don't care what tribe you come from, because I see a lot of people blaming the Igbo tribe. I don't know anything about your tribes. I don't know who in your country is the most cruelest and the most greedy and the most this. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in your country. When I hear a Nigerian speak, it's a Nigerian. I don't know what tribe you come from. That I don't care, as a matter of fact. So when you blame shifting and saying, "Oh no, that is an Igbo man, and that's a Yoruba man, that's a Fulani or whatever," I'm not interested in that. The person comes from Nigeria. Therefore, their citizenship or nationality is Nigeria. And look what is happening to your people. Some of them already gone. As you can see, they're already still. Clearly, that individual was the last one to be done this way. This is, this type of unaliving is the most cruelest and inhumane. It's worse than the electric, oh man, guys, do better. Do not leave your country. You fly hours and hours and hours to this happening to you in the end. Are you okay? This is the end product. When you leave your country thinking you're smarter than the systems of other people's countries, there are law and order, rule of law. There are principles and values. Each country you go to, not every country is like your country. Not every country is like your country. Right now, I'm looking at your, what do you call this, your politicians, how they are treating another member of parliament, Natasha, because Natasha, she sounded the alarm about the senator president who has done things to her. And they are doing everything in their power. Imagine, other countries don't operate like that. If a woman complains of a man, that man gets arrested before he gets arrested. In fact, yeah, gets arrested, gets suspended, goes through the court process, and if he's found guilty, then he goes to jail. If he's not found guilty, then he can sue this woman for defamation. But no, in Nigeria, it looks far different, defying of court orders. It does not work like that outside of Nigeria. You need to, oh my word, look, oh man, guys, I really want to feel bad for this person in that plastic bag, but we don't know how many lives is already destroyed before he got caught in Indonesia. Because we have to always be on the side of the victims. This is exactly what South Africans are also calling for. They're calling for the death penalty to come back so they can deal with these guys. And I'm telling you, South Africans are rising every single day, and they are calling for the death penalty to return just for one nation. One nation. Ah, guys, I know this is wrong. Can you rethink the process of making money? Money doesn't fall from a tree, right? You have to work for it. It takes time to be rich. And you also gain the value of making money. You guys just cutting corners and cutting corners and cutting corners. And look what is the end result. I'm telling you, other countries with the death penalty, they're gonna be start doing the same thing. They are also going to start posting these videos so that they send a strong message to you. This video is aimed at Nigerians. It's not aimed at any other nations in the world. When are you going to stop? When are you going to stop? Right now in Ghana, a huge protest is happening. Well, we knew they were going to protest, but when the entire country is saying go home, there's a problem. And I'm glad about the Nigerians that are speaking out and calling out to their fellow Nigerians that go to other people's countries to cause havoc. I thank you guys for that. And you are absolutely the Nigerians that I talk about, that you are the good ones. I know the world right now asks, do they even have good Nigerians in Nigeria? And you're like, yeah, no, they do exist, but they are a drop in the ocean. They are a drop in the ocean. Instead of them taking accountability, they will defend. They will defend. Like, how's it working for you when you do that? When you are getting called out, you guys need to regroup inside there and then you talk to each other, warn each other. I don't understand the parents. You know your child is going to another country without a degree. What do you think your child is going to do out there? What exactly do you think your child is going to do out there? To work? A legitimate job? You know he's not. But here it is, people. Here it is. This is a sad sight. This is absolutely a sad sight. But you have to also think about the victims that he has also. You have to. Because in South Africa, we attend funerals. Parents are looking for their children that are kidnapped by these people. Young women found like thrown like garbage because of money rituals, something that we don't know. They're coming to introduce it here. And then you say, oh, South Africans are jealous. Jealous? Jealous? Is that the word that is the buzzword in Nigeria when you are caught? Jealous? How is a person jealous of a person that is visiting their country? That does not make sense. Jealous, I would understand if you are all doing great in Nigeria. Then we say something negative about y'all in Nigeria. Yeah, that's jealousy. Guys, no. Put your house in order. Put your house in order. Otherwise, the world is going to create exactly this just for you. Right now, they are closing their borders. They know you are going to find a way of getting back in there. And when you do get back in there, this is what's going to happen to you. I am telling you. Stop it. Yo. That was so South African of me to say what I just did now. I'm flabbergasted. Totally flabbergasted. Anyways, you deserve what's coming to you if you go to another man's land to commit heinous crimes. You deserve it. Goodbye.